I swear your aura is like oozing and leaving your fucking body. Your cool points are taking a hit every time you overyap. Hello, it's Evelyn, aka Milklard, and in today's episode of Milklard Mindset, we're going to be talking about why you need to stop oversharing. Today we're going to talk about oversharing. Because first I wanted to make a video on like notes, like journaling and why it's important to journal. And then I was thinking like, why is it important to journal? And then I thought back to a time when I used to not fucking journal and I used to overshare like a motherfucker. A lot of people think it's cool to like be fucking nonchalant and act like you don't give a fuck about anything. That's not the same as like being private and keeping the shit to yourself. You should still show your interest. You should still share your opinion. Just understand that there's a time and place to say certain things, and you should only be sharing certain things with certain people. It's important to understand why it is you're oversharing, because people overshare for multiple different reasons. I think the main reason people usually overshare with people like they don't even really fucking know is because being vulnerable and having like being able to connect with someone over your traumas is an easy way to feel like you're close with someone, right? So if you want to feel close, or you want to like grow a friendship and bond with someone, a lot of people just fucking overshare and say everything that they've ever lived through. They talk about all their experiences, and they connect with people who they don't actually really fucking know, and that's so fucking dangerous. You need to be so careful about what you're sharing with people. Fuck it, maybe I do got trust issues, but you cannot fucking trust anyone, bro. You don't know until you really know that this person is someone that you can share this information with. You should not be sharing shit about yourself. I've said this so many times. Don't tell people what you've been through. Don't tell people about your past traumas and what your insecurities are, because most of the fucking time, people are gonna use that shit against you. Another reason, and this is what I used to do, I used to like overshare online. Oversharing online is just as bad or maybe even worse than sharing in person. I wasn't really like a yapper in person. Boy, would I overshare online. And the reason I would do it, I realized, is that like, I think I just wanted people to see me in pain, which is like, when I think back to that, I'm like, oh girl, you're cringe. That was so cringe. Like oversharing on your stories. And I had an entire fucking spam account. I don't know if you guys have Instagram spam accounts. I used my Instagram spam account basically like it was a fucking diary, and I let those people know everything that I was fucking thinking. So the thing that helped me stop oversharing was getting a journal. But I'll be real, there was a situation that happened that really made me stop fucking oversharing online. And I'm not even gonna tell you what the post was, but just know that I accidentally posted it on my main instead of my fucking spam account, and it was the worst post that I could have accidentally posted. And after that, I was like, oh my fucking god, I can't have a spam account. I cannot risk this shit happening again. Thank God, because it forced me to get a journal. But yeah, I used to have a fucking whole account dedicated to oversharing online. The real reason, it's like a lot of people overshare and they bitch and cry online because they want people to see their pain, and they want their pain to be recognized, even if they don't want help. Back then I was oversharing, but I didn't actually want to talk about it. I didn't want people, like, when I genuinely sat and thought about it, I didn't want fucking people to actually know, but I did, because part of me wanted to be seen and wanted people to understand that I wasn't okay. And it took me a while to understand that being a victim isn't cute. And guess what? Everyone is going through some shit. You're not special just because you're hurting and you're going through shit, because guess what? Everyone is hurting. And just because you're loud and fucking dragging your way through hell does not mean that everyone else is not fucking in the same place. Most likely everyone has some fucking pain and trauma, and you're not special for having pain and trauma. I'm sorry, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Nobody gives a fuck. Sorry if that's a hard truth, but you need to hear it. No one gives a fuck about your shit. I know that might fucking hurt you, but you have to understand that so that you can understand that you need to help yourself. You need to start working and do some deep work to fix yourself. Oversharing is not gonna get you there. I have years of oversharing online, and the only thing that ever did was make me look fucking pathetic. And I wish I could take back all the fucking cringy ass posts that I made. Making yourself seem like a victim is never cute. You should never want to portray yourself as a victim. You should never want people to think that you are weak. When I say not to like share your traumas and to not talk about how you're hurting, that does not mean that you have to fake being happy and like you have to put on this fake persona. It is true that a lot of people don't give a fuck about what you're actually dealing with, so you shouldn't fucking present yourself and be the embodiment of being a fucking victim, okay? You don't want to be that. Everyone, I promise you, everyone is going through shit. So yeah, it's important to know who it is that you can talk to, but also understand that there's boundaries and you shouldn't just fucking like abuse the fact that someone is being an ear. The only person that I really only ever share anything with is my older sister, because I know that I can trust her. But even with my older sister, I have to understand that there are boundaries, and I don't tell her everything. Not because like I don't think I can trust her, that I think she's gonna go fucking say shit. Not that. It's just that like out of respect for her, and also the way like I don't want to be viewed a certain way. There's some things that I am ashamed of, so I don't tell her. Also understand that you can't just constantly, like, you have to, like, if there is someone in your life that you can share with, you should still have boundaries with that person, and you should understand what's okay, because then you just start putting way too much on a person. Someone can be there to hear you out, but, like, at the end of the day, you still gotta work on yourself. The only person who knows everything about me is my diary, alright? Only my fucking diary, which is me. Only I fucking know everything that I've gone through, and only with myself can I fucking feel safe sharing everything. And you guys need to be the fucking same. You know, a therapist as well, it works as well. I just don't have the option to a therapist. If you are able to have a therapist, please get a therapist. I think therapy is great for everyone, no matter who you are. If that's an option that you have available, please get therapy. A therapist will show you like what boundaries are acceptable, how you can talk to others, and they'll help you out with whatever issues you are going through, right? But if you feel like you need to talk to someone, always pull out a journal and understand that everyone doesn't need to know what the fuck you're going through. Every night and every morning, unless like I don't feel like I need it, or like I'm just too busy and it's just like not that important for me, I'll skip it. But like pretty much every day I journal, morning and night. I talk about what I'm gonna do throughout the day, what my day was like, any thoughts that came up in my day, anything that's been stressing me, anything like that. I take it off my brain and I put it on a paper. Gossiping. We're gonna talk about gossiping. You know, be very careful who you share your traumas with. Also, be fucking careful who you share your opinions with. People are fucking gossipers, and they'll come to you and look for your opinion, and then go share that opinion with everyone else. I don't like to gossip. I've gotten very good at being like, listen, I'm not gonna fucking gossip. But that wasn't always true. And I used to surround myself with people who were very much gossipers. So there's this girl that I was very close with, and I considered myself to be very close with her. She was a fucking gossiper to like the fullest extent. You know, one time she fucking got me in trouble because she came to visit me at work, and she saw my coworker, and she knew my coworker, and as soon as I was off my shift, she started telling me like all these things about this coworker and the relationship with another person, blah 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 blah. I didn't know anything about the situation. I had just started working there. I didn't fucking know this person. I had just met them. So she asked for my opinion, and I didn't know the situation, so I was just like, oh yeah, that's what I think. She goes to tell this person, and this person goes back to my fucking coworker, and it creates a whole fucking drama. My coworker was very nice. She understood that like I was not aware of the fucking situation. I explained that to her, and I was like, listen, bro, I'm so sorry. I was like, this is embarrassing. I didn't even say much. But like, you know, I shared my opinion with this person thinking that my opinion was safe with this person, and they showed me that it wasn't. After that, I started to realize, damn, the only thing this bitch is talking about is fucking other people's drama. And I straight up told her one time, I wonder what shit you say about me. And she's like, no, she's like, I have nothing to say about you. She's like, no, you're like amazing. She's like, you're amazing. I have nothing to say about you. I didn't fucking believe that shit. Did I think that I'm amazing and I don't got shit wrong with me? Yeah. You know, because I don't go causing problems. I'm very secluded. You know, I don't hang around many people. So I thought I was safe with her. But I slowly started realizing, like, damn, this bitch is probably saying some mad shit about me. Because why is she coming to me talking about shit about everyone else? And then the next week, I see her posting a picture posted up with the same person that she was talking shit about. If someone is coming and gossiping with you, best believe that they're going to be gossiping about you. You know, after that situation, anytime that friend would come to me and ask for, like, my opinion on things, I had to learn to be like, I would straight up say, either I don't want to gossip, I would be straight up with her and be like, listen, I don't want to partake in gossip. Or I would tell her, oh, I don't really have an opinion on that. Because a lot of the times, she was coming to me about people that I didn't know. So it's like, I don't have an opinion. I'm sorry, I don't know this person, so I'm not gonna shit talk this person that I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that. And eventually this person learned that I was not someone that they can come to gossip. A lot of the time people will come and test the waters and see if you're someone that they can kiki with and talk shit about others with. So if you open yourself to that, then they're gonna come to you for that. If you don't want to be someone who fucking partakes in that, you have to be straight up and be like, oh, I don't have an opinion on that. And if you recognize that you are someone who gossips and you constantly have shit to say about someone, take a step back and understand what it is that you're even so hurt about, what it is that makes you want to like kiki and talk shit about this other person. You have to understand, like, a lot of the times people only gossip and talk shit if they have an insecurity in themselves. So a lot of times if you feel that you need to say shit about someone else, it's probably because you have some shit that you need to work with on yourself. Don't share your traumas, don't share your opinions with everyone, and also, very, very important, don't share your goals or things that you are looking forward to, okay? I think that's extremely important, especially if it's something that's important to you. Don't talk about it until you've already accomplished it. One reason is that, like, a lot of the times you just get dopamine and you get the satisfaction you want simply by telling people that you're going to do something, and then you lose all the motivation to actually do it because you already got the satisfaction from just simply telling people that you're going to do something. Another reason is that, like, if you tell someone, you might be telling someone who has a limited belief in you, and they start putting doubt into your beliefs. And if you believe that you can do something, but then someone starts kind of like giving you the idea that you can't do something, it's gonna fucking knock you down, and you might not even accomplish it now because someone just fucking started putting doubt in you. They might make you feel like your goals are too big and that you're aspiring for too much. They might not even be doing it consciously, but like they start fucking putting negativity in your world because it can be from jealousy or just self-doubt in themselves that they don't think that you can do it. So it's very important to not tell people what your goals are. Let your actions speak for yourself. If you plan to do something, if you plan to start exercising or you want to start eating healthy, eat healthy. Don't tell people that you're going to eat healthy. Just start eating healthy. I started cutting off people that like just had a very limited mindset in themselves, because it's like, why do I want to be around people who like don't fucking see how great life can be and that they're really aspiring to be great in life? Want a little more for yourself. I get so frustrated when people don't fucking dream big. So in conclusion, being mysterious does not mean that you can't fucking share what you like and that you can't talk about your interests or even share your opinions. What I am telling you is that you have to be careful about what you talk about and who you talk about certain things with. And also get a fucking journal. Okay, get a journal, get a therapist. People are not all ears, okay? And even if they do offer you an ear, that does not mean that you need to take advantage of it. So with all that being said, let's go to the outro. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you'd like to be part of the next conversation, make sure to follow my Twitch. It's going to be down in the description, as well as the links to all my socials. If you want to be more mindful about the way you speak and the way that you react to what people say about you, make sure to check out last week's video. Well, that's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!